One of the things I discovered in 2013 was this book called Swara Yoga. Swara Yoga. It is a very ancient text in which Lord Shiva talks to Shri Parvati, and he explains about the role of Swara in our day to day life. And I was so amazed that how our breathing impacts our life. First, it impacts our physical body and brain. And second, also things in our life, and even including interactions with human beings and other activities we do in our life. How, with correct alignment of breath, we can get better outcomes. So, I really recommend everyone to read Swara Yoga. In that book, there were some amazing things that they share. First one is, what is the meaning of Swara? Swara means not just breath, it means breath along with prana or the life force. We have 10 kinds of vayus if we study yoga that flow in our body. Out of those 10, one is prana vayu, life force. Hmm? So, swara means the flow of prana along with the breath. Now, let us come to, I'll just share some amazing facts from there. First of all, if we talk about calmness of mind and agitation of mind, then have you ever observed that when you are very angry or anxious, agitated, very emotional, even very sad and crying, often the breath is going very fast, like this. You know? You can even feel your breath from the nose till your chest when you are angry. One, it will go very fast, like one breath cycle will be 2 seconds, okay, to 3 seconds, and you will feel the breath till here, even the stomach. If you notice that if a person sitting beside you or even yourself is breathing like this, that breath can be felt till here, just do as a scientific study that he will have a not calm mind in that moment. Even if he's not angry, not emotional, he will be restless. You can notice this. His body will be restless and his mind will be restless. So, the second thing along with this, have we observed that the lifespan of animals, if we study the birds, the birds live for very small lifespan. Dogs have a very small lifespan. Now let's go to turtle. Turtle can live up to 500 years. Okay. And now let us correlate this with breath. Dogs, they breathe very fast. Like their one breath cycle is 2 seconds, 1 second. Birds, even faster than dogs. Hmm? Turtle can hold his breath for up to 3 minutes because they live underwater. So anywhere from 3 to some species even much longer, half an hour. They can one breath cycle is so long. So turtles live for much longer. Check elephants or other animals, and we can just do like a little research on this ourselves. But in general, the longer the breath cycle, the longer is the age of the body. And why is it so? Even modern science talks about it. Biology. When we breathe fast, the metabolism in our body is fast. We are sending more oxygen and burning oxygen like our car engine or motorcycle engine. When air oxygen goes in, there's fire, no? That's burning. So even in our body, if we keep sending oxygen very fast and we consume more volume of oxygen, okay, then more metabolism. More metabolism means faster is cells in our body dying and reproducing. This means the cells die faster. and reproduce faster. And hence, the body ages fast. Illness also comes fast. Weakness comes fast. So, it is recommended in Swara Yoga and in all yogic practices across the world that our breath span for human being must be minimum 12 seconds, one cycle, to 16 seconds, even more beautiful. If we get to on a day 12 to 16 seconds of breath cycle, we should observe that how good our day is going. And also our mind has positive emotions, is more calm. Also, we are less triggered by events in the world, and we will feel less fear, less anxiety. What is the average breath cycle of human being? It is 4 seconds. We can observe ourselves. We breathe once in 4 seconds. So our goal, first important tool for our spiritual progress. When I discovered this in my life in 2013, before that I was doing asana, pranayam, lots of different practices, but simple practice of watching my breath throughout the day and ensuring that it's 12 to 16 seconds, sometimes even longer, 24 seconds, 30 seconds, when I'm really relaxed, very quiet. It just happens. Then my quality of life just changed. My self development went from first gear to second gear to third gear simply by working on my breath. Then, second tip, important one from Swara Yoga, is that also observe. The longer you can feel your breath, how many fingers from here? This is 10 fingers, this is 15 fingers, this is 20 fingers. The longer we can feel our breath means we are aging faster, we are also unquiet in our mind, no peace. But if the breath can come during the day to maximum 2 fingers, ideally 1 finger, okay? And best, perfect, when you will be in very deep relaxation, you will not even feel breath if you put finger here. Breath will like stop. This was shown to me for first time when I was 15 years old. There is a sannyasi who comes to visit our family since we were kids. One day he sat in front of me and he said ki Ashu, that's my home name, Ashu. कि आशु बेटा कि चलो तुमको एक चीज दिखाएंगे कि जब हम ध्यान में बैठते हैं तो सांस रुक जाती है. एंड आई कुड नॉट बिलीव हिम कि भाई सांस रुक कैसे जाएगी जब ध्यान में बैठेंगे. तो बोले आओ मैं दिखाता हूँ. फिर 5 मिनट ही 5 minutes he sat and then he said now put your finger under my nostril. I actually put my finger for a minute and I did not feel any air move. So direct correlation between breath and a mind. And then more things in Swara Yoga, what they share. Also notice which nostril is working. Have you ever noticed that breath keeps switching the nostrils? Sometimes left nostril, sometimes right nostril, sometimes both. क्या notice कभी? नहीं ना. So there is left nostril is called Chandra Nadi, moon, water. And right one is fire, okay, or Surya Nadi. Okay, there are two more names, Ida, Pingala. Then the one when both flow equally is called Sushumna, or they even call her Saraswati. So even in rivers, Ganga is Chandra, from Shiva's moon it comes, left nostril. Yamuna is Pingala. She's, very passionate, dynamic, right nostril. And Sushumna is Saraswati, both nostrils. So if you look at biology, then when left nostril is flowing, It is activating my parasympathetic nervous system, which is the relaxation and healing in the body. Because that's what moon does. Moon makes us relaxed, quiet, calm. That's the feminine side of ourself, left one. And she makes us receptive. She makes us calm, composed, and also in deeper touch with our intuition, with our emotions, with our deeper self. When the right one is flowing, it is fire, it is dynamism. That is a great time to actually go and do some physical activity because it has activated the sympathetic nervous system, which is basically fight or flight mode in the body when the right nostril is working. We are ready to fight, go to a war, ride a horse, lift a heavy weight, do physical exercises. Then, second thing, it is also dynamism and confidence comes with that. It's a masculine energy. So we can go and, in that moment, if you're a boss in a team and you have to address people, it's good to address your subordinates, the right one. It is, one more thing. When the right nostril is flowing, the right side of body is active and the left brain. Similarly, when left nostril is flowing, left side of body is active and the right side of brain. So the left side of brain is the logical mind. So again, when Pingala is flowing, the right nostril, it's good to do maths, logical stuff. Okay. And when the left one is flowing, it's good to do intuitive stuff like, and also prayer, puja. It is even said in Swara Yoga that when the left one is flowing, you do auspicious things like signing an important agreement, or in those days, bringing your cows back home. Okay. Buying a new house, doing prayers. Left nostril is very auspicious. And when both are flowing, that's Sushumna. It is the time when our concentration of mind is maximum and the body's central nervous system is active. Full body is active and alert, full brain is active and alert. And this is a time when we can have very intense and very powerful meditation. Both flow between the two switching. So, in a balanced person, every 60 to 90 minutes, the nostril switch. And in between, for a few minutes, both nostrils will be working. Now, to my shock, when I read this for the first time and I started noticing my breath, I noticed that for me, I was mostly breathing on my right nostril most of the day. I had such an imbalanced body, and my body would not feel relaxed. My mind was agitated most of the times. I would get irritated very fast. And also, my skin would start showing, the fire signs or the pitta dosh, as they say. So, this was a very important discovery for me. As well, it is said in Swara Yoga, one, interesting tip that they give in the book is when you face a person with the active side of the body, like if I'm right nostril is active and I go to talk to somebody, let's say I approach for some work or I have a conflict with a person in that moment, you want something to work out between two of you, okay? Then face them with the active side of your body. It is said, and they say that just try it and observe. Those interactions will be more fruitful than when you face them with the inactive side of the body. Okay? So in Swara Yoga, they tell that when right nostril is flowing, then your right side, your back side, and below you is your active energy. Okay. And when the left nostril is flowing, in front of us, on left of us, and above us is positive energy, like our field of energy, more active. So then having people in these places is more good for us. So this was like a very short crash course of Surya Yoga. that I shared in maybe 10 minutes. We can right away, right now, just discover how we are breathing. Okay. So, for those of you who've never done this, just put your hand below your nostril, okay, and breathe out and see that what nostril is more active. You
For
can
me, it's
also,
left.
left is active. Okay. What
Yeah.
about others?
It's left.
Actually, I'm observing this for last 1.5 year.
Wonderful. Hmm.
Left,
Yes. What
Ashwin,
about
left.
left? Very nice. Left is very good to receive instructions. And
Good
also
for
it's
this
sunset.
session.
So, Dhirendra Bhai, would you like to share some experience if you've been observing since last 1.5 years?
Like earlier, I used to get agitated or angry fast
Hmm.
while working in team, and if there is a conflict or if I didn't agree with someone. But after noticing this and by activating left this swar or the Chandra swar, then I found myself being more calm and composed
Hmm. Hmm.
and have control on my emotions also.
Hmm. Hmm.
Even when I lay down, so I lay down on my left, like I will not sleep like this. So I will sleep on my right hand side so that my left nostril will be activated and
Hmm.
I will have calm in my mind. And like earlier, I used to sleep, so it feels like that if I sleep for 10 hours also, it doesn't feel like I had slept. But now
Hmm.
with this technique, if I'm sleeping, so if I sleep for 4 hours, it feel like that my sleep cycle is completed.
Hmm.
So that is the change I felt.
Amazing. That's a big change. Hmm. So, as we see, simply by observing our breath, this big change comes in our life. So, we have one more person validate this. And one more thing, you can change which side the breath is working. So if you lie on your right side, left nostril will start flowing. If you lie on your left side, then right nostril will start flowing. Okay. That's why even some of if you see sadhus, no, they carry a stick. देखा है कभी? Which they keep in the hand. Why is it so? So if a sadhu has kept that stick on the right side, it means he's activating his ida, left nostril. He wants to breathe from his left nostril. It helps in his sadhana. So this is how we can control and switch our sides also. Okay. So this is, I'm very happy that all of us have seen how we are breathing, and some of you may have done it for first time in your life. Trust me, if you just follow and observe your breath from here on every day, I propose that 50% of your spiritual journey, 50% of your mental well-being, so 60% of your peace of mind will be ensured. Let us all become conscious of our breath. And from today, our homework will be that till tomorrow, okay, everyone, please put a beep in your phone, okay, a 30-minute reminder. In every 30 minutes, the phone will vibrate and it will be a reminder to take 3 deep breaths and for next 30 minutes, observe the breath, how it is flowing, and ensure that you breathe 12 to 16 seconds in one cycle. Itna sa, bas this much till tomorrow.
So
And when we,
it means we need to purposefully delay the intake.
yes, the
Okay.
4 cycle, let's do this exercise together, okay? So I will give
Mhm.
you an exercise. When you breathe in to a count of four, like 4 seconds, okay? One count in 1 second. Then hold to a count of four. Then breathe out. Actually, let the breath go out. You don't breathe out. Let the breath go out for a count of eight. from the mouth or even from the nose. When see mouth breathing, we only do in special times when we want to relax, not the full day. Okay, rest of the day. But even during this exercise of 8 seconds, you can breathe through mouth. And when you do specially, then when the breath has gone out, that's the fourth phase of the breathing cycle. Empty lungs, 4 seconds. Okay, so let's try this together. If someone of you cannot breathe with this, it's too long, then follow your natural rhythm. If instead of four, you can do six, it's fine. But if we count together, 4 plus 8 plus 4 will be 20 seconds, right? So if we do for 1 minute some breathing of 20 seconds, then you will observe for next 30 minutes, the breath will be around 12 seconds more easily, naturally. Hmm? If it also helps you when the alarm beeps, along with 3 deep breaths, you can also do if you are empty tummy, do some Kapal Bhati, forceful breathing from the tummy. Okay, वो भी, it will relax your breath. That's another way to do it. Deep breathing or Kapal Bhati, both. So let's have a breathing cycle together. So I
So
will, you can
are
follow
you?
my guide. I
So
will
I
speak.
usually, yeah. So we need to inhale from nose and exhale from
Huh.
mouth.
It's up to you right now. See, mouth exhalation is only for special moments when you want to really relax and calm down. So right now we can do it because we're doing as an exercise. But
Okay.
mouth exhalation is not for the whole day.
Mhm.
Only when we want to relax and calm down. है ना? Let the stress go out. Then we breathe out from the mouth. Otherwise, full day nose breathing.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
ठीक है. Yeah. So let's empty our stomach. You can go in, touch your chin to the chest, full empty stomach. Breathe the last breath out from your throat also. Then breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Expand. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let normal breath come. Let us keep our eyes closed for a few seconds. And now just let the body be very natural, normal, and observe your belly, how it is going out or going in on its own. Observe your breath. Has the duration or the quality of your breath changed? Even if it has not changed, observe. No judgment. And relax. Now, for rest of this session together, when we continue to next topics, please keep observing your breath consciously. It's our best friend. One of our best friends is our breath, prana, swara. And another best friend is our death, which is always with us, best advisor. So we keep these two best friends with us. Our swara, we keep observing all the time. So out. eh, Okay, now coming to breathing, one very important thing that we must all be aware of. Most of our society, when we grow old, we become chest breathers. हम अपनी छाती से सांस लेते हैं, है ना? It is wrong. Why? Because lung capacity in an adult is around 6.5 liters of air. Out of that, 60% lung capacity is from the belly, 35, 50% around, and then 35% is our chest. And do you know कि बाकी 15% कहाँ से आता है? It comes from the shoulders. So when we sit in front of mobile for too long, our shoulders become like this, drooping, no? We lose that 15% of air capacity. ठीक है? So we must always stretch our shoulders, expand, कि वो भी 15% लेना है एयर कैपेसिटी, जिससे कि वो साइकिल पूरा हो 12-16 सेकेंड, है ना? और 15% भी चूस चूस के एक परसेंट, every single percent we have to utilize, huh? And the belly is most important. So most of us are carrying stress in our being and body. When we carry stress, our belly is stressed and it is tight. Hmm? So let us observe right now. Put your hand on the belly and yogic breathing. Breathe out. Let the belly go in. Don't press from hand. Hand will naturally go in. And then breathe in. Let just the belly expand. No, you don't have to take from the nose, right? Oxygen goes in, है ना? हाथ बाहर आया ना? फिर breathe out. Hand will go in. Breathe in. Hand will go out. And chest will expand. ठीक है? If we look at children, सब बच्चे ऐसे ही सोते हैं. Look at animals. All animals are breathing from belly. But because of we human beings being a little different in terms, we are more complex beings, right? And more complications happen in the head. So hence we accumulate stress and we stop breathing from the belly. Okay. So till tomorrow and for this session, we will all breathe from the belly. We will observe our breath and see whether the breath is 12 to 16 seconds or not. Bring it back to 12 or 16 seconds. Okay.